It's time to stop the cycle of violence from crossing into the next generation.
Across Alberta last year, over 2,000 children were admitted to our member shelters. For children, witnessing acts of domestic violence can be as harmful as directly experiencing the acts of violence themselves. So we know here that support for mothers and children exposed to domestic violence are crucial.
We know that the early years in a child's life are critical to brain development, and that kids who have been exposed to domestic violence need extra support as they grow. That's why the Alberta Council of Women's Shelters, ACWS, has developed an online training program for people who work with children. This newly launched course is called The Healing Brain: Supporting Children from Trauma to Resilience. The course is module-based, and participants can work through at their own pace. Each module is directly linked to one of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's calls to action to inform work with children through a lens of reconciliation.
The curriculum is divided into these 6 modules that explore topics such as the human brain, brain development, adverse child experiences, the impacts of toxic stress, and resilience.
The Healing Brain will give participants a better understanding of early childhood brain development, the impacts of trauma on children, and how you can nurture resilience in children who have been exposed to domestic violence. Women with children represent a large percentage of the residents who are served at domestic violence shelters across Alberta. And shelters offer a continuum of supports that includes on-site childcare and playrooms, a great place for shelter workers to use what they've learned about providing trauma-informed care for children.
These trainings also provide information about the immediate and long-term effects of exposure to domestic violence, but then also some of the solutions and some of the things that we can implement to make sure that kids have the best chance of success if they have experienced or witnessed this domestic violence.
The Healing Brain is useful in shelters, but it also has wide applications in the broader community. People who work in schools and other facilities where children are present. Anywhere people work with children, the Healing Brain can be a helpful tool. It's the first course available on the newly developed ACWS Learning Management System, and it was made possible by a donation from IODE Alberta. Working with children who have been exposed to domestic violence is one of the major prevention tactics that can be used to interrupt the cycle from continuing into future generations. Explore the Healing Brain at acws.ca and sign up for our e-newsletter so you can stay informed when new courses are added. We believe in a world free from violence and abuse. This is one more tool to help us get there.